This is Monument Mom coming to you with some ideas on how you can create your zoology or any other unit study with books from your local library. I recently did a video on how to use Dollar Tree items or recycled items to add to a unit study. We're in the middle of planning a zoology unit study, and I'm saying planning, but I'm using that loosely because we've actually already started, but I continue to add resources as I go along. I try not to do that, but sometimes I'm anxious and I want to get started on my unit study, and then I add additional resources as they become available. So let's take a look at what I picked up from my local library. These books, I would say, could be available at your library. The titles will be here for you to see. I'll also add the titles to the books below. And so if you would like to check them out firsthand, please do so. In addition to saving money, your library is also great for those of you that are trying to reduce clutter. If you have been homeschooling for a long time, over time that starts to build and you have a lot of books and a lot of puzzles and games. And so this is a way for you to eliminate anything or avoid, I should say, additional materials coming in that won't go out immediately. So let's take a look at these two books by Pamela Hickman and Pat Stevens. They're animals books, and one is called Animals Hibernating, and the other is Animals Migrating. Now, I picked these books because they had wonderful illustrations. I thought that they also, sorry for the glare, I thought that they also provided wonderful information about the animal without it being overwhelming. They also, let me show you this. They also provide activities. So a lot of us try to have activities built into our unit. And so this gives you an activity to go along with what is being covered. And I will say this, that most of these are very basic. So this is called the towel trick. Try this simple experiment to see why woodchucks and other mammals roll up into a tight ball inside their hibernation chamber. You'll need some towels, a clothes dryer, clothespins, and a coat hanger. Very basic, not too costly, and great to get your child engaged and to learn. So I would say so we haven't used this yet because I just got this recently, but I would say if this looks interesting to you, please check out your local library. So then the other book would be Animals Migrating. How, when, where, and why animals migrate. Again, I chose this for the basic information, but wonderful illustrations. Those of you that like to do chalk pastels, this would probably be very appealing to you. This is information on the dragonfly. This book I'm very excited about. It's called The Tree of Life, The Incredible Biodiversity of Life on Earth. And it deals with the 5 kingdoms, not just the animal kingdom, but the 5 kingdoms, like fungi, Protista, Monera, Plantae. So at some point we will get to fungi in our unit studies as well as Plantae, the botany study. But for right now, my family is working through the animal kingdom. And so this book has wonderful illustrations. Hannah over at Pepper and Pine has encouraged me on and offline, and she speaks highly of books that have great illustrations. And so I thought this book fit into that category. So check that out if you can. Okay, and so here's a book that I'm really excited about. It's called The Wonder Garden. And if you get a chance, I would say pick it up at your library. This book has wonderful illustrations. And the wonderful thing about this, wonderful illustrations, and the wonderful thing about this, listen to me going on and on. The wonderful thing about this is that the books are so engaging that it will, I think, keep your child engrossed in what you are trying to present to them. So this book would probably be good for Morning Basket. I go back to that because I know so many people have Morning Basket time. Read aloud. But it's really, really a good book. And so I was excited when I saw this. And so if you're interested, you should probably head to your local library to find out if it's available. So again, this is Barbara, aka Monument Mom, with some information that you can use. I hope you are enjoying your journey. As I pause and slow down a little bit, I hope you are enjoying your journey. Until next time, have a great day.